was young. It's not my problem.
Can you name these video games? If you could name most of these games, then you have been affected by video games. You may ask, in what way? Well, it's simple. The reasons behind why video games affect you can be broken up into several parts. Video games have changed dramatically in terms of gaming experience. They have become so realistic that they are blurring the lines of reality and fiction. With new technology such as 3D TVs and gaming gadgets that get smaller every year, video games are becoming a part of our lives. How many of you have a video game in your pocket right now, or even in your bags? Are video games good or bad for young people?
They're good. They're good? How so? Huh? How so? Because it's fun to play. Yeah. You learn how to drive and shit.
I think they're good for young people, yeah. It's a good way to socialise with other young people, and it gets them social skills as well.
Depends what's in it. Some are educational, so they're good for them. Some are violent, which is also good.
I wouldn't say video games are very good for young people because they sometimes show a lot of violence in most games, such as Grand Theft Auto and street car racing. They encourage them to speed because they think it's cool. Yeah. So I wouldn't say that they're all entirely very good.
Do you play video games?
Yeah. Occasionally. Not as frequently as I should, but I usually go on the computer and check my email and read up a lot of information.
Yeah.
You got time?
Sometimes.
I'm not very good at them, but I play.
When did you start to play video games?
I can't remember. So that long back? Yeah.
Yeah, about 4 or 5. How many hours a year?
What's your favorite kind of video game?
GTA.
Crash Bandicoot, straight up.
Games that don't require very much action.
Have you played an MA 15 plus game before you were 15?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on this article?
I think this is just a one-off occurrence. Violence very rarely happens.
I think he played a long time and he'll be in the crazy something.
I think it's rather stupid, actually.
You got some crazy motherfuckers that do that shit, man. Like seriously, you got dumb motherfuckers that lose in the game and they end up skitzing and smashing keyboards, and then you got people that can lose, man, and they're like, oh yeah, I died, wait until I respawn.
Do you think video games are to blame for the actions of the youth?
Yeah.
I don't think video games are to blame. I think this could happen in any kind of hobby or sports or any kind of social activity. I don't think it's video games are to blame for this.
Why do you play video games?
Why? Relax from the... Yeah, you know, the school relax, play the phone games. That should be the...
Sometimes I play video games for distraction, because there's nothing on TV. Sometimes I play video games to increase my knowledge, especially the puzzle games.
Otherwise, I'd probably go crazy.
Because I get stoned and it makes me happy. Play games.
What is it?
Playing video games can surely be addictive. And in this day and age, a lot of kids are exposed to video games at least once. But do they know what they're in for when they pick up the controller for the very first time? The video game company uses what I like to call the lure and reel effect. This is where the unsuspecting victim is lured to what I call the hook of gaming. The victim is appealed by the lure, and like the video game company planned, they go for it. Once caught on the hook, the victim is unable to release itself, and is under the control of the video game company. They then experience these 3 symptoms. These emotions range from addiction. The victim cannot control himself, and slowly but surely the video game takes control of his life. It becomes so bad that the victim begins to lose sight of reality.
Hey, you know what's awesome about Jude? He's awesome.
Oh, I'm the orange one. Oh, God.
I just pulled the limit snot out of you, man. You hardly didn't come close to mine. I was like, it was like, well, whatever, noob. Go cry your mama.
Extreme rage to extreme joy. To extreme sadness.
You can't do anything right.
Over 69% of the world's population plays video games. 42% of online gamers said they spent at least 4 hours playing games during an average week, compared with 26% of those who don't play online. About 1 in 6 gamers play more than 10 hours a week. The average age of gamers in Australia is 28 years. 60% of gamers are male, and 40% are female. 62% of American video game players are male. 38% are female. The main concern for parents is whether or not video games are affecting their kids. Some believe that video games have a psychological impact which causes them to act out violently or in an antisocial manner. But does this accusation have any truth behind it? In a study conducted in 2006 called Violent Video Game Effects, Limber Brains, 2 groups of kids, both between the ages of 13 to 17, were assigned 2 different games to play, a military game and a non-violent game. After they played, they were assigned household chores while a resonance scanner scanned their brains. The kids who played the military game showed less activity in the area of the brain which is connected to focus, concentration, and control. Is there anything good about video games? The results might be surprising. Video games can be good or bad depending on the situation. Video games can help people develop or improve their problem-solving skills, planning skills, decision-making skills, and estimation skills. Console games help increase hand-eye coordination skills through motion-sensing games as well.
No, you don't use games on real life. Games supposed to be imagined. Oh yeah, besides that, it taught me how to play tennis. Yeah. Wii Sport taught me how to play tennis. If I could never play it, then I'll start playing on